Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you. Just kind of picking up where Jeff left off there. What do you make of the student groups at Harvard? It's been at Columbia and Stanford, kind of blaming Israel. I want to play, this is a tweet from an ex-Stanford student. His name is Max Meyer, and he wrote this on X. It's call for 22, Katie, and he says, quoting here, "I was nearly expelled from Stanford for not getting a booster vaccine. I was deemed a threat to the community. I am really curious, what is the university policy towards students that paint bed sheets red with incitement to genocide against Israeli Druze?" The Stanford president has not yet condemned these actions by their students. Harvard president did. What do you make of that?
One of the things I think we have to pay attention to here is the way these student groups have spoken out and have spoken against Israel. When you have had the BDS movement on so many campuses, when you have people on these campuses that are siding with these groups, it should concern everyone. I think they all need to be watching the videos that come from what you're seeing in these attacks. Everyone should see this. When you see the beheading of children, when you see women being dragged through the street by their hair, when you hear these stories, these vile, evil acts and atrocities, how can you possibly say that that is good? There is such a lack of moral clarity on this issue, and it is absolutely heartbreaking. We pray for Israel and for their people.
And Senator, you talk about a lack of clarity. The Wall Street Journal has confirmed that Tehran was helping Hamas attack Israel. Now the Washington Post, this is call for 20, says the following, quoting here, "The Palestinian militants behind the surprise weekend attack on Israel began planning the assault at least a year ago with key support from Iranian allies who provided military training and logistical help, as well as tens of millions of dollars for weapons. And yet, Senator, this administration cannot confirm, or at least will not confirm, that Tehran was behind this."
They are choosing to not admit what the Ayatollah said. This was all a part of taking down Israel. They seem to be quite taken with themselves that they have planned this attack or have assisted in this attack, in planning this attack, and that Israel seemed to be surprised. This is why 20 senators have joined me on a letter saying, let's rescind the waivers that allowed this money, the $6 billion, to go from South Korea to Qatar. And if that money is not spent, we should remove Iran's ability to have access to those $6 billion. And Trace, I tell you, that $6 billion ought to be going to Israel to help pay for the damage that has been done and to rebuild this country.
Yeah, freeze it and redirect it. Senator, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
You got it.